Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk, underground, in another lab, and, well, this is a lab that we haven't been able to actually see where it is on the overworld map, which is where we're trying to get to currently. We're trying to find a route to the surface, so we've been working our way through here. Now, we did get a little damaged in the last few episodes, but we've been making something of a recovery. Slowly but surely, as you do, we can see that there's a zombie across in the other room from there, and we have a whole heap of things that we have left here on the ground. Now, we kind of have been going with the two packs at the moment, the Molly pack and this other pack. We're going to quickly go ahead and pick everything else back up before we start moving on too far. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of things on us, which means that we're just going to be weighed down and kind of tripping and falling all over the place. But hey, you do what you got to do. And right now, we need most of these things. We are going to be overburdened, like overweight, which is going to consume our stamina a wee bit. But I think we should be able to get by. We'll see if we can. If we end up getting too exhausted, we can always check things out. Okay, safe enough. We're going to leave our flashlight turned on for now as we continue to explore. Interesting layout. I don't know if I like this. Oh, it's just like an office space, and hello, zombie dog. You were very quiet, just leaping out towards us. Well, let's see. We can get a quick jab in and sinking our fangs in, forcing it to the ground. So we are currently using Krav Maga, and it seems to be working out okay for us. It doesn't have the same kind of damage reduction potential that our other martial arts style does. Let's just have a look. Yeah, Wing Chun. That's much more of a defensive one. Oh boy. You know what? I think we're going to start using Wing Chun here because, yeah, there are many dogs here just running down the hallway towards us. Yeah, so we are just going to keep on trying to get as many of these strikes in as we can, returning the gift of violence as we do, turning the canine's attacks against itself. We quickly dispatch them, and we'll make sure that they are going to remain dead and forgotten. So they broke out of here. It would seem that all of their doors were open. I see. Now, many of you have been warning me that turret placement has changed a lot within these labs, and that we need to be very cautious of that. I am trying to be as cautious as I can when it comes to looking effectively around corners. I'm going to try and keep that up as much as possible. Okay, so we have another lab journal. This will tell us all about different kinds of Earth fauna mutations. Okay, very interesting. Don't think we're going to need another syringe at this stage, but you know what? The chocolate bars up there, that's very tempting. We are going to go ahead and take the journal, and we're going to have a quick flick through it just so that we can, be sure to know that we're good in the future. So yeah, all kinds of different mutagens. I don't know if mouse was one that I had seen before. I know that rat serum was a thing, or rather rat mutations, but mouse? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, I do have a kind of specific pathway in mind for Dusk when it comes to mutations, but we'll see where that leads us and where this will lead us. It is prisoner containment, so not one of the most fun of the lot, but that's fine. We've managed to open it up. We're going to peek inside, see a brute and a child, as you do, and we'll head down here first of all. Looks like there's a cigar across the way, I see. And what do we have? We've got some Adderall and hydrogen canisters. Interesting. Oh, it could be heated to be plasma. Very cool, but I don't know if that's something that we will actually utilize properly as Dusk, so we're going to leave it there for now because it's kind of more on the heavy side. First aid kit, Excellent. We will take you. We are getting really quite weighed down at this stage. We're going to leave them. We're just going to leave them to exist in this space. And we are going to head on out of here because this is a dead end, effectively. I'm going to start heading down to the south. Yes, we shall. Again, being as cautious as possible. We have another space. Another prisoner containment space. What do we have over there? Acetylene gas machine. Okay. Yields unpressurized acetylene. So the acetylene can be quite useful for making welders and all sorts. I see. Don't think we're going to need either of them right now. We'll just have a look and see what else is here. Advanced economics. How to succeed in business. I mean, they're good things. Right now, though, I don't see us using them. And that's something that we can probably find in a laboratory. No, a laboratory. A library. Yes. Those are the human words I was trying to speak. And look at that. We have a staircase. And that might actually be the staircase leading to the surface because we haven't seen any as of yet. And this looks to be another CBM vault. So really not what we are interested in. Some welding goggles, which we already have a pair of. And yeah, so it looks like this links up to over here. Interesting. Okay, well, shall we take a peek and see what we can see? That brute's locked up, isn't he? Yeah, you are. Okay, it's peak time. And yes... It does appear that this might be the surface. So let's go poke our heads up here. We're going to turn the flashlight off just for a second. I'm assuming that's what we're dealing with here. And, oh boy. Yes, it is what we're dealing with. And we have yes, autonomous crows too. So, the way that we dealt with this in the past was by launching something in its direction. Now, with our light off, I don't think it's going to be able to see us. So we could try and use the packed law again to try and gauge out, how many squares it's going to be. Because, look, we've got a memory of this now, so we can kind of remember where it was. That should be where it was, right? On that little square? Yes. So that's what I think we're going to try and do. We're going to let the light die down for a second. We are going to go and wield the packed law. It's not a valid Wing Chun weapon. I'm not surprised. We're going to activate it. Oh boy. And then we're going to step out into the doorway. We're going to wait a turn. Okay, so the turrets cannot currently see us. Otherwise, it would be firing many bullets in towards us. So we are going to try and fire this. And I can't actually see the square I'm on. Hang on. Oh, because it goes into darkness. Of course. So... that kind of makes sense. Okay. I'm going to try and map it out with my finger as best I can. I think I'm doing this right. Yes, okay. I think that's where we want to hit. So let's go ahead and steady up as best we can. Aiming into that darkness. And then we're going to fire. We hear from the south, hostile detected. Our eardrums ring and ache. We step back to the side as an ungodly loud explosion rings out. Smoke fills the hallway. Safe mode is on. And we're just going to wait. We're going to wait a turn or two. The smoke has settled. We are still deaf at this stage. This is effectively, yes, so we can reload this with a high explosive anti-tank warhead. Don't think we're going to find one of those, right now, so we'll just leave that on the stairs. And we're in minimal pain, and I'm not surprised because, that was incredibly loud. So that was a thing. All right, so we are going to turn our flashlight on. We're going to peek out there, and it looks like... it's very hard to see because we're so zoomed out, but that is a exploded, dead turret. and we can only just hear our footsteps. So we still have this as an obstacle. We did strike this true, which is great and all, but yeah, I don't think we have a military ID card to assist us with that. So let's just have a peek up here and see what we have. Another body bag. A disturbing amount of body bags in here. We'll quickly check these desks, make sure that there isn't anything in them. Military ID would be fantastic right about now. Oh, hello, sewer rat. Are you really going to try and strike at me? You are? Okay, well, that's a very zoomed out. Let's not do that. Okay, we return the gift of violence to the sewer rat, which is something that we can actually eat. Right, so what do we have here? An X-Acto knife, hot plate, pH meter, some clean water. Okay, we're hydrated at the moment. We don't need to stress about water right this second. What we do need to kind of concern ourselves with is this. And now you can see placement, or rather place, is set as basement. We are still underground currently, so it looks like we're in another basement of some kind. Attempt to hack the card reader. Can we do that without an auto hack? I wonder. You know what? I would really rather be able to hear, just in case something starts to screw with us. So we're going to go ahead and take some aspirin, because we're in a mild amount of pain at the moment, and we're actually going to go and wield, this sucker here. Just so we can be ready, if something pops out right in front of us, we can just unload a whole heap of bullets into it, because labs have the habit of doing that. Just really kind of screwing with you. Oh, it looks like our hearing is coming back. We can hear now, but I think it's still just, ringing ears. Okay. We're currently lit up. Let's not be lit up. And let's see. We're hearing Amigo beneath us. Okay, we are attempting to hack it. You cannot hack this. Okay. Is it just like a nope? Right, it is just a nope, and we are hearing more sounds out there. I think that's, the Migo that we're hearing through the floor. Okay, so that's not great. So, options. What do we have? What can we use? I mean, ideally, the Pact Law would have opened this up for us. You know what can get through there is an acetylene torch. We did have something downstairs that we could turn into a welder, but yeah, I don't think we can make an acetylene torch out of it. An acetylene torch is a very specific tool, but you can use it to effectively cut through metal doors. Very, very handy tool to have. So for now, unfortunately, we are going to have to delve back into this place. So let's stop wielding that for now, storing it in our inventory. I'm going to go and click this back on. And you know what? If we find an anti-tank warhead down here, we'll be able to reload that, won't we? So I guess that's what we're going to keep our eyes out for. Keep those peeled and... okay. That's sewer water. There could be a breach here somewhere. At least it certainly looks like. Yeah, sewage. Okay, that's a big empty room. It's a room. Why did that keep happening? That was weird. We had some strange door mechanics happening there. Oh, great. More limbs. Yes. Let's not walk through the sewage if we can avoid it. Okay, I guess we're going south for now. I don't believe we've found anything that we could use to really blow things up. Hello, Migo. Hi. Look at you, doing your thing. Well, there's a prisoner containment computer over there. We might have to check that out. What do we have here? Is that a radiation biomonitor? You know what? It probably is worth us having something like that. Anti-glare compensators. Very nice. Sunglasses. Yeah. The Migo is creepy as all hell because we can just constantly hear it shouting and hello, zombie scientist. Let's start moving towards you and see if we can quickly remove you as a threat. You don't have anything for us. Okay, and what is that? Separation funnel. Separation quality of 1. I do know that we need things like this now. If it's not incredibly heavy, yeah, we'll see if we can fit it in there. Same thing, it's actually, we've got a ridiculous amount of batteries. I think we're okay in that department. I do want to have a peek through here though. Yep, nothing hiding. Good to know. Let's check out this way. These are more than likely going to be, yeah, homes. Now, in my mind, I would think that there's a chance of us finding an ID card in one of these homes. I don't know if that is a reality in the game, however. Yeah. If anything, it would be in one of these wardrobes. Computer Science 101 really isn't going to help us at this stage because we are quite knowledgeable when it comes to computers. It's probably the same story here. Yep. Hey, a sponge. A sponge we're going to grab. It's a useful and weirdly unique tool. So we'll see if it will actually help us. A war novel. Okay. What kind of battery is that? Ultra light battery. Okay. We'll say no for now. Just really interested in what the books might be. What's a transistor? It's very basic yet again. Okay, so nope. Nothing else in here. So, over to the west then. I imagine the Migo took some kind of satisfaction in us taking out that scientist. And more rooms. Yeah, that's all that we have down here. And I think that's all that we might have on this level, in actual fact. A little concerning, because we have really explored the rest of this place. Although, oh yeah, we weren't able to get into the vault here because the computer's dead. That's what we really need. We need to try and find another packed lore or something like that to be able to get back up to the surface. I imagine there's a little bit of panic there. I mean, yes, we can return back towards the sewers, or rather the train line, but the panic of like being trapped, being stuck down here. A charcoal smoker. It is tempting. I will say no for now. Alright, MP3 player is kind of an invaluable tool. We don't have an MP3 player, do we? No, of course we do. Of course I took it because it is an invaluable tool in making your mood all the more better. There's good clothing here as well, but I feel like we're pretty good overall. CRC Merc Handbook. Okay, alright. Technical disciplines. I mean, sure. I'll pick it up and I'll have a quick flick through it to see if there's anything it can actually teach us. Weird. Fuck! What can you teach me? Rather, if I go read. You can't teach me anything at all. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Let's go down to our books and just get rid of it. We can probably get rid of the Krav Maga book as well. Yeah. Done. A little bit lighter, but probably still well over encumbered. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go down. Yeah. Quickest way for us to do that is to go back this way. Probably didn't have to clamber through the window, but you know. And as always, we do want to peek down the staircase first because we don't know what we might be walking into. Hello. Alright, and apparently we haven't even been in this space. We're hearing barks from above. Happy birthday. Oh, it's a barracks. Brilliant. Okay, let's unlock that entrance. Yes, we will hack. And we will unlock... Yeah, I think we were just going around in circles there. Okay, so it sounds like there might be some trouble on the other side of the door here. I am going to drop both of these backpacks, and we just need to be ready. We have... Bougie. Okay, cool. Thrusting fingers. Nice. You know what? I feel like we're going to stick with this for now. We'll see if it works out. But yes, we have options. We have our holstered weapon that we can pull out should we need to. And immediately, we're not seeing anything, which is a little disturbing. Is my flashlight not turned on? Have we run out of charge? I think we have tools. Oh no, we dropped it on the ground because I am an idiot. Yeah, of course, that makes perfect sense. Yes, we'll wield it for now, and we'll just go ahead and drop something else that we don't need to be holding onto at the moment. Pretty much all these books and things like that, so we should be able to put that back into our inventory. Good. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. So I've been thinking about this armor as well. I've been talking to a lot of you about it. Apparently they are quite good vests. However, they're meant to really only last for a short amount of time. So I feel like the way that they could balance this in game is by having it be like very easily broken. So it can really only take maybe 1 or 2 bullets or something of that like, because it's obviously it's better than power armor, which is crazy. So I feel like if its durability was less, it would be, it would be better. So I don't think we're going to be using it for too long because I feel like it's a little, it doesn't really fit in with the balance of the game. And it seems like it is standard issue now for all of these different vaults. Now, these aren't easy to get into. It does take a bit of hacking skill to be able to actually get into this place, but even so, there's so many in here that even if we did, make them less durable, they'd still be really, really good. Marksmanship manual. How much can you teach us? Let's see. You can teach us some recipes. Okay. Just a file. Okay. Yeah. I feel like we're pretty good in terms of our equipment at the moment. I don't think there'll be anything else in here really that will jump out at me. But you never know. I mean, there's always a good chance that we can find another martial arts book here. First responders. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's hope that we can be successful this time. Please be successful. Yes. Successful. Unlock. Yes. Lock disabled. Hell yes. Good. Okay, well, that's a little concerning. Hey, so there was a turret in here, but we deactivated it when we did that. And yeah, we have a zombie security guard over here. Let's make sure that they don't get back up. And right off the bat, I'm not seeing a law. Doesn't mean that there isn't something like that here. We can hope. Let's go ahead and get this backpack back on to begin with. Alright, let's see what is on offer. I think that is a grenade, so that's kind of a good start. No, it is a magazine. Interesting. Is that what I'm looking at here? Yep. Apparently it is what we're looking at. We also have Barrett magazines. Now, Barrett's usually a weapon that I end up going for just because you can really take some things down from quite a far distance away. All the other weapons I'm a bit iffy on, I guess you could say. But we're going to go through. We're going to see what we have here. So, we weren't using the M17. We were using... What did we decide to use? No, that's right. We are going to use the M17, but the M17 we had broke. So let's see if we can reload this one and just make sure that it's kind of good to go. Okay, I think it is. But what are you? You look nice. You're an auto magnum. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind putting you in our backpack. So, I'm not sure how that stacks up against the IDW. The IDW... let's just activate it really quick. Just have a look at you. Because you're our handgun as well. But you take 50 rounds. And you can go full automatic. It's a lightweight machine pistol. Excels in close combat. So I feel like this is going to be better for us just generally because we need that explosive kind of damage. Yeah, so I think we are going to stick with that more often than not. I don't know if we want to hold on to the auto magnum can have that as a maybe. Yeah. So yeah, we weren't using the Glock 19. We were using the M17. Yup. That is correct. And that one hopefully will fire okay. So let's just go through the rest of the place and see what we have. Big magazines. It's the 40mm. I almost always want to take the Rivtech ammunition just because it is difficult to find otherwise. You are a low velocity grenade. See, we do need to launch that through something, so we'll see if we can find a use for that here. Lots of 50 caliber rounds here. Lots of 50 caliber rounds. Meatballs and marinara, sure. Even more grenades. Yes, okay. So we're looking for something that might have a grenade launcher attachment to it, effectively. SkyBreach. It's good. Hash browns and bacon. Yes, please. Yeah, there's a lot of 50 caliber rounds here. Yeah, I don't think any of these we can use these with. Now, I have had something of an idea. It's a little bit of a terrible idea, but it is an idea. I don't know if we could get it to work though, because like, you know, if you set ammunition on fire in this, it does go off. I'm wondering if we place the grenade rounds, if we place them by... Yeah, if we place them by the door and then set them on fire from a distance, what would that look like to us? I don't know. Apologize if you can hear construction happening outside. An unfortunate reality I can't get away from today. But yeah, I think that's gonna have to do us for now from this place. At the very least, it does open up potential options. I'm just trying to think how I would create like a string of well, this is a little intimidating. Yeah, I don't know how I'd create like a line of fuel that I could set on fire maybe. Hello. Surely there's someone or something in here. A zombie security guard. Yes, hello. You know what? We're just gonna run to meet you. Keep you trapped in that window frame. Just kind of constantly bash your head against the side, and we hear a massive kaboom that actually sets our ears to ringing. From the north, we hear something very loud. That's, yeah, got our ears ringing for some reason. Okay, so you perished at some point in this space. So, what killed you when you were around here? Because something did. What? And I guess my next question is, where are your remains? Or what you were wearing? It is a mystery. Or it will remain as one for now. Don't really want to check out the rest of the rooms because they won't be too interesting to us. Ah, yep, there we go. We are starting to get tired. We will keep that in mind. So we've already been in there. Keep going this way for now. Oh, okay. This is an incredibly flooded area. Guess we'll go in for now. And I really should look at... yeah, you know what? We're going to drop the heavy-duty flashlight because it is quite damaged. Let's just see what else is in this space. Nothing that we need. We don't want to go south. Let's go north. See what we got. Safe so far. Okay. Usually when I see the metallic doors, those are the ones that I'm going to want to go for. Just have a bit of a breather. Wait. And then enter. Okay. Staircase up. Safe so far. Let's head north. Okay, smashed glass. There's something here. Hello. Alright, we can deal with you. Without too much trouble. We'll leave the rest there. And I don't think there's anything else here. I don't think we can do much with that station either. So we'll leave it be. Okay. These rooms do unsettle me quite a bit. How are we looking in the bandage department anyway? 14. That's fine. Ah, big stairs up. Okay. And another set of bedrooms. Okay. Let's head down to the west. Still a chance that we can find perhaps another barracks or something that might give us a way out. Okay, good. Room off a crematorium. That's fine. What about you? Just a voltmeter? Nothing to write home about. Not much at all. We need to catch another breather, and we might have to go back down further into this place. I don't like the sounds of that. We might not have a huge choice. Let's leave. Oh, we just hit close now. That is great. You don't have to choose a direction. You can just hit close, and it will close a door that's nearby you. That's why I was having weird things happening with the doors. You just hit C now. You don't have to choose a direction. Great little change. Nice. Quality of life. I like it. Okay. I'm tempted to try and do I don't know if we can shoot something on the ground. We can try. We can certainly try. Let's make our way back up towards the top. I think it is this staircase here that we want. Yes, it is. Okay. So, let's go ahead and drop just some of these down there. 10? Yeah, sure. Now, if I was to stand back, you know what? We're gonna haul the ammunition away from here just so it doesn't all go off at once. And let's go use the M17. Let's get a little bit of experience with it if we can. See what its range is like and the chance to hit. Ignore that. Okay, steadiness is pretty good. Let's go fire. Okay. It damaged the M430A1. Oh, it did damage it. It actually did damage the ammunition. Is it still there, though? It should be. Is it not? Did we destroy it? Okay, let's just gather up all of that. I mean, maybe it's a very specific type of explosion that needs to happen. Yeah, it's all gone. Okay, let's just drop one on the ground and go back and try and fire at it. Yep, it destroys it, but it doesn't do anything either. Okay, next question is how can we set a fire at a distance? Or, you know what we probably would need to do is set it up so it could do like a slow burn along there. This is a terrible idea. Okay, let's get grabbing. gonna grab this desk. It's wood, so it's perfect. I really don't want the ammunition to be in there. Just, even if it's just the belt linkage, seems like it'd be a bad idea. Okay. Yeah, sure. Because I'll put it inside the desk. Let's not wait. I just want to drag. I feel like this is a interesting idea. I'll be intrigued to see if it works. Okay, gather those two together, and then let's just get a chair. Okay. Right. So, what we want to do is go ahead and drop the drop all of that into there. Then we want to set this chair on fire with our refillable lighter. Start a fire quickly. Okay, and let's just stand back for a second. We want to make sure that it's going to spread onto the desk next to it. It could also spread to the wall. That's a possibility. If we burn down all of this, we might not have a way out. So, science. Yeah. This is fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so we're waiting quite a while for this fire to catch. Quite a while. Come on, chair. Any moment now. You can see the time is ticking on by. You know what? I'm gonna close this door. I'm gonna close this door also, and let's just wait here for a while, right? We'll turn off our flashlight to conserve battery power. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Wait a while. We'll wait 5 minutes. Okay, we finished waiting. Our ears are ringing. Why are our ears ringing? Is it because the fire caught here? I think maybe. Well, we can't see what's going on there anymore. There is hot air in this space. Hot air is all around here. Okay, it's all burnt, but this is still standing. So I think what did happen is it reached the grenades. It did explode. All the walls charred and blackened, but the closed metal door still stands. And yeah. That's not as great for us. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, so we can actually see the fire now, which has burnt a whole heap of that. And there isn't anything left of the ammunition, so I'm not concerned about that. But we should be okay because this is all concrete. Yeah. So I don't see that catching. But we'll just wait here. Our body aches. Okay. We wait. Hoping to weaken this door. Alas, nothing. Oh wow, it's actually getting quite warm in here. I guess I'm not surprised. You know what, we could wait a little bit longer and just see what's going on. We'll just go position ourselves up here. Wait another 5 minutes? Sure. We did leave the flashlight on, probably shouldn't have done that. And, well, I mean, the fire's still burning. I guess I'm a little surprised about that. I gotta get used to these damn doors. Okay, alright. So, let's just go ahead and wait, and we can wait 30 minutes this time, ignoring all those sounds. Something else that we might be able to do? I mean, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to make any kind of tool that can help us get through that. Oh, and the fire's still going. So I guess that's something that we're going to have to deal with, is that there's fire now by the entranceway that we want to try and get out of. Yeah. Okay. Well, that caught me off guard a little bit. Options. We don't have many of them right now. We might just have to try and exist in this space for a little bit longer. I guess longer than we want to. The bottom of this place is too dangerous, I think, for us to really make a go of it. But hey, 2:03. We're not going to be able to sleep for a while longer yet as well, so there's no point in us being too worried about that. Yeah. The only other real option is to go down deeper. And you know what? Even if we did get a card now, we won't be able to use it because the front of this is damaged. So at this stage, do we think about, hey, we can actually see a little bit of garland there. Yeah, what do we think about doing? Do we go back down to the tunnels? Do we see where that leads? That might be our only choice at this stage. Yeah, it could well be. Or we just, like we've kind of been talking about, decide to take up residence in one of these places for a short period of time. Cannot close the reinforced floor. Yeah, I'm not surprised that we can't. Okay, you know what? For now, this is going to be our space. It is going to be our room. And so, I'm going to make it such. Okay, so, we've done a little bit of rearranging of things down here. We've got everything laid out at this stage. So, I think what we can have a look at under weapons is explosives and see what we might be able to try and make. Things like a can bomb. It's an explosive. Will it be enough? Now, it's more of like a shrapnel explosion, but there's possibility for it to be able to really, mess things up. A makeshift grenade is another option. I'm looking at the power at the epicenter as well to try and see what we're kind of looking at here. I think that so that's going to be harder for us to achieve. A makeshift grenade is something that we can achieve. We can get a pilot light, so that's good, that's fine, that's that all done and dusted. What we'll need is nails and then, gunpowder, a lot of gunpowder. So we have access to ammunition, and we can start to take some of that apart. And I think we're going to have to. So let's just have a look and see what's in here, the 40mm rounds. I'm fine with us attempting to try and disassemble them. Whether or not we can, that's a whole nother ballgame, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a stick magazine here. We're going to go ahead and unload you. Okay. Alright, so we should have 6 caseless rounds. Okay. Now, yeah, I guess that's the thing. We can't disassemble you, can we? Can we just bash you apart to be able to get what we need? Yeah. That's the other concern, is that we might not be able to. What about the full... Okay. Our full metal jacket ammunition we could, theoretically. But it is kind of grayed out, though, so... Or rather, read it out. Disassembling this takes 5 seconds, okay. What do we need to disassemble it, though, is my question. It'll give us smokeless pistol powder, so it's not going to give us gunpowder. That's a potential problem, then. I know there probably are other types that we can take apart. No, not ammunition, we want explosives, and the makeshift grenade. Yeah, no. So unfortunately not. The only other option I can think of is having a look to see if we bypassed any just like the regular shot or bird shot. You know what, we are going to leave some of these things here. We're going to go for a little bit of a wander. There is a rotten sandwich in here that we need to get rid of because we're going to start to get roaches otherwise. Let's go ahead and ignore that Migo. That's right, doors, they are a thing. There we are. And we can probably put that pistol away for now. Okay, so we are going to have a look at some of the barracks-i, and we haven't actually gone all the way right over here. You know what, we can do that at the same time, can't we? Let's do it. Have an explore. Yes, over here. See what we're dealing with. Okay, it is another containment area, and of course, a creature which Dusk once nuked into the ground with an actual nuclear missile. That same creature here, a gargantuan protoplasmic blob constantly reshaping, forming new pseudopods seemingly at will. All over its body are eyes that form and disappear. It looks at you with malice. A Shoggoth. A creature that she's faced before. It presses itself up against the glass, trying to seethe and slip between the gaps. The airtight cell keeps it contained for now, but knowing that this thing is down here with her is not a comforting thought. The voice that she had in her mind long ago was one of this creature, one that she'd rather not revisit. And so we'll do our best to avoid it for now. And look at that, we have some company. Well, let's do what we do best. Quickly killing the two. The scientists stood no chance. We've got ammonia. Useful, eventually. Not right this second. And nothing else that we need. But we do have... Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. A nice big library. Advanced physical chemistry. I would not mind that. Advanced programming. Okay, let's have a look at physical chemistry to start with. We are going to have to wield it. Unfortunately, we don't have a huge amount of carrying capacity on us, but you know, we do what we can. Okay, so that will teach us a fair amount. Good. Let's go ahead and just drop it on the ground for now. The advanced programming is tempting because obviously having better computer skill is always nice. Ignore the blaring claxtons. That's not going to give us anything at all, so we won't worry about that. We'll just continue dragging that along for now. So we have a look at some of the others. Okay, nothing really here. And nothing really here either. The advanced electronics is... yeah, no, we're okay. Okay. Right, that's the same brute. That's fine. We will actually stop hauling for now, though. More arms. 2 of them just on the ground. Yes, one of them rotten. And there's a test tube. Beast serum. Inscribed on the side. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with up here. Advanced samples. Yes, bypass. Lock disabled. Hello. Interesting. Now, we have seen one of these creatures as Dusk before. A cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. A human being turned pale and mad from years of being underground in isolation. Years. A creature that's been this way for a long while. But it was locked in here in this space with all of these serums. We have one here, a fish serum, which unfortunately it would seem is smashed or it's gone off. Bird serum, still good. Purifier, still good. And Ursine, which has expired. I see. We will carry on. Apparently there was a lot more to this space than we thought. Blobs. Closing on shop. And more chuds. We allow them to approach. And with quick, deft movement, the 2 are destroyed. One of them with a 200-litre steel drum strapped to its back. Interesting. Very strange. Okay. We can go to the south, but I think we're going to continue going to the right for now. Oh, wow. A crawler freed from its cell. And a weird mass of immobile pink goo seeming to be breathing. The crawler approaches. We lash out, killing the misshapen human thing. It's almost contained in this space. Bizarre thing. It doesn't seem to be hostile towards us yet, Dusk. A science SD card. What does a science SD card give us? It appears to be related to extra. It certainly is encrypted. We can decrypt that, I think, here. But to do that, we're going to have to approach this thing. And there's a shimmering portal at the center of it. Disturbing. It's not worth the risk right now, Dusk. There are other computers, other stations. Leave this thing be. As it slowly starts to expand and shift, moving out of whatever that portal is. We will continue along our way, aware that there are some very strange things here indeed. SICP, that can teach us a decent amount about computing, but I believe we already know everything we need to. An interesting number of chuds in here though. Handloader helper, which we've already read. And 45 ACP. Yeah, if we can take it apart. Smokeless pistol powder. Not really what we're after. And finally these ones here. No, unfortunately. Let's continue up. A scientist, how nice. Ooh, 2. We'll chase that one across the ground. Moving back towards the others. They tore something of ours? No. No, they didn't. They didn't stand a chance. And, well, that rubble over there doesn't exactly look friendly, to say the least. A signal receiver, some clean water. Smartphone, cigarettes. Body bag. Interesting. Let's just be cautious here. A chud, dead on the ground. And a brute, who has now seen us. We are going to activate the holster on our side here. Wait and see exactly what the creature does. There's a portal at the center of this place here. Perhaps the source of these things. It doesn't seem to be able to reach us for whatever reason. Or if it is, it's moving very slowly towards us. Now it is unaware of us. Very interesting. Perhaps we can attempt to shoot at you across the way. We are in a semi-automatic mode at the moment. It is severely injured. Let's take a shot. We do. Hitting it. 31. Let's take another precise shot. The creature dies, dropping down beneath. Let's go get that reloaded. Actually no. Keep that magazine in. We can, that's another extended magazine. Okay, I'm with you. Let's go ahead and holster it again. We actually had the M17 with us, so we could use that. We have ourselves another scientist. It's a pH meter. Let's go crack this open. Another crawler. Very quickly, we tear through them. A dissecting microscope. I see. Make sure you don't come back. A canteen. A useful tool. One I would like to have. Let's wear it. And a screwdriver set. I always forget whether or not we actually have them or not. We have a screwdriver, but we don't have a screwdriver set. So let's just go ahead and drop that and see if we can't take you. Yes, please. Much better for us. A chud locked away, being studied. I'm pretty sure that computer is only going to work as a containment for us. A bedroom. Shattered glass means that something's been through here. It could be that blob down below. Mini blobs. And chuds. What do we have on that? Just a regular USB drive. We have something up here. Don't like this space. Okay, just elevators. There's been a surprising lack of turrets. The library, well, I'm usually very excited about libraries, but this one, not as much. Because right now we don't really need a huge amount of books. Although, there are many good books here. Many, many good books. Ones that I would want to take with us, but we are very limited in what we can take right now. I don't think any of them are going to do right this second. And I would very much like to try and complete our view of the area before the end of today. That was rather dangerous. Let's go ahead and close that. Get that open again. Okay, why do we have dead chuds in here? Because we have zombies over in the corner. What is that on the table, though? I have no idea. It's a dust mask? Really? Okay, apparently it is. Well, wander on towards us. Oh, let's not walk into the teleportation circle, though. That would be rather bad. Just a corpse. And you don't have anything else for us. Another chud off towards the side. Yeah, the amount of chuds that are here would lead me to believe that somewhere in here there must be an entrance into the underground, into the sewers. Perhaps we'll find out. So far, just rooms. An empty syringe. Okay. One of these rooms is going to house a turret. I can tell you that much. Or a broken cyborg. Well, if we must, we'll catch the attacks until finally we can kill the thing. What do we have here? An empty flask. It's gone awfully quiet. Continue on. Explore what we can. Okay. I think this is just gonna lead back on itself. Oh, definitely closing that bloody door. Okay. Yeah, well that explains that. And I believe that is this level searched. So, before we finish today, I would like to go back up towards the surface just to see if there's been any change while we've been down here doing our thing. And I believe, yes, the way up is here. So, let's have a peek. The fire still burns, but the door remains firm. We need a way out of here. We're gonna have to think big to be able to achieve that goal. For now, though, that is going to wrap us up for today's episode with Dusk. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.